Darrell, the obvious question, were you surprised that you got a roughing the passer penalty on you in the Alabama game?
Yeah, I was. I didn't think I didn't rough him, but I can't change what the ref called, and I can't tell the ref how to call the game. So we're moving on from that, and we looking forward to playing South Carolina this weekend.
Did the ref say anything to you?
No, he didn't say nothing. He just told Coach Pruitt that I pushed him on the ground, and that was it.
And he warned you about anything earlier in the game?
No, he didn't at all.
Did you learn anything from that? Like, maybe like don't get up next time?
I honestly can't say what I learned from him, but I can't say that was a bad call. I can't say it was a good call. I mean, it was on the official. That's what they do. That's what we have them for, do their job, and I guess that's what he did.
Dude, how tough is that to try to separate that and flush it during a game when you feel like, hey, you got the wrong end of a call?
It's tough, but we had a lot of games still left, so I did my best to flush it so we can get on with the rest of the game and try to keep playing our best.
Darrell, obviously you guys, didn't get the outcome you wanted, but I mean, just how much confidence do you take from, being in the game in the fourth quarter and just feeling like you're making improvement?
I think we got to gain a lot of confidence from that because we improved this game, and I think as a defense we took a step forward and doing the right things and making sure that the defense could take care of everything that we could possibly take care of on our side of the ball.
And when you look at the defensive front as a whole, we're starting to see, Darrell Middleton make some plays, Greg Emerson. What are you seeing in practice when you guys are all together that you in the last few weeks for them to start to show up the way they are right now?
I just think them guys been coming to practice with juice, and we've been stressing it all week. Just come to practice with energy and practice fast, practice physical all day. And if we do that throughout the week, we'll do it in the game. And that's what them guys came and did, and we showed it on Saturday.
Do you think that's the most physical game that y'all have played this year?
Yeah, it was probably the most physical game this year, and I think we did a good job of that. We did a good job of holding the line of scrimmage, playing on their side of the ball, and making plays, being disruptive.
So how encouraging is that going forward?
That's very encouraging because we got another one coming in in the Knoxville. So I think that's very encouraging for our defense to know that our front seven is playing very physical.
Darrell, you've had some tough games against South Carolina the past couple of years, gone down to the wire. What have you seen from the Gamecocks this season, and what makes this matchup so kind of close?
I think this matchup always close just because it's always a nail biter against them because it's a good team, they're a good team, and we're a good team, and all good teams always fight it out to the end of the game. And I think we'll get that best game, and they're definitely going to get ours. So I think it's going to be a very competitive weekend, and I think we'll have fun doing it.
How much motivation is it going in against these guys? Because there's been so many close losses to them the last few years where it could have gone either way.
We got confidence going in this game thinking that we're going to win. We just got to go out and execute our game plan. I think it'll give us the best opportunity to win this weekend.
Darrell, you go up against those freshman tackles for your team on the other side in practice. What specifically do you see in their development that's making them play better that you see it in practice from them?
I think those guys are doing a great job. They're getting better with their pass sets and they're being physical in the run game. So I think those guys, Wanye and Darrell, are doing a great job of learning their playbook and knowing what they're supposed to do out there on the field. And they executing in practice and they're doing the same thing in the game.
Darrell, how hard is it to kind of manage your body through like this month? This will be your fourth straight physical SEC game in a row. How do you do it, and what's been your message to all these young guys that are playing to make sure that they're at their physical peak on Saturday and not kind of out of gas?
I think it's just taking care of your body like real. You got to be specific how you take care of your body, putting the right foods in it, putting the right liquids in it. And I think just being in the training room 24/7, whenever you're not in class, you're in the training room or you need to be in film. And I think that's what Coach Pruitt has been stressing, make sure that you're taking care of your body because we've been going on a little stretch here. So you got to make sure you're in the training room, make sure you're in the cold tub, hot tub, contraction, doing things like that.
How hard is that for a young player to understand? I mean, I'm sure older players gave you that advice when you were younger. Did you take that advice? Did you understand the significance of it when you were young? Or did you kind of go, nah, I'm good?
Yeah, I didn't understand it when I was young. I was just like, I'm young, my body's all right. But I think now that I'm in those guys' places, I think I understand it a lot more than I ever did. And I try to take care of my body as best as I can, and I try to preach that to the young guys. And a lot of them do understand it better than I did when I was a freshman.
Darrell, how do you get the message across to some of the younger guys on the team that, y'all have already played Georgia, you've already played Bama. It looks like the schedule gets easier, but it really doesn't. How do you get that message to them?
You just got to keep telling them, man. We got to keep playing and keep straining every week, and then the outcome gonna come gonna come out how we want it to. Because as long as we execute on defense, the outcome gonna be what we want it to. And then having those guys just reach out to them whenever they need something or need some help with something, you just know. Being able to reach out to them and they'll respond, and I think that'll help us get through the rest of the season.
How about finishing the season stronger? I mean, obviously, this is a new season. Last season was last season, but the way that things kind of came unraveled there at the end of last season, how do you make sure that doesn't happen again?
I think we just go about our week of talking about executing every day, and I think if we do that, we'll finish our season as strong as anybody else.
Are you satisfied with your sack total?
Not at the moment. I'm definitely not, but I'm going to keep working this. We still got a lot of games left. Still going to keep working, and I'm going to keep trying to be the best that I can be.
Do you judge your effectiveness only on sacks, or do you look at pressures and things like that trying to affect a quarterback?
I don't think that's my job to judge my effectiveness. I think that's the stats or whatever. But I definitely, in my opinion, I definitely judge it on everything because you can't make every single play, can't make every single sack, but as long as you're being effective in the game, I think that plays a big part in it.
Joe, you talked about this team being confident now and expecting kind of to win games. What have the last 3 weeks done for that part of this team, and how different do you think the confidence level is now compared to maybe the first month of the season?
I think the last 3 weeks we've improved a lot more than we have before. Excuse me. And I think that having the young guys, we got to tell them, like, just keep chopping, and things will turn out for us. Things will turn out the right way, and we'll get some wins going in the end of the season as long as we execute, because we haven't been executing how we're supposed to. And I think once we get down our execution part, I think that everything will turn out how we want it to turn out.
Darrell, one of those young guys being Jalen, we talked to him moments ago. Do you call him Jalen? Do you call him Tank? And what do you think about his game, at a young age?
Yeah, I call him Tank, but that's what we all call him around here. But yeah, he's improved a lot since the spring, and I think he's doing a great job. And all those guys in that room are doing a great job. Everybody's improving, and we are definitely improving week to week. And I think everybody's getting better.
It looked like Kevon Bennett got in there and had a couple of good pressures in that game. How much is, he's a guy that's done it before, but maybe not consistently. How important is it for y'all that he's kind of getting some stuff done off the edge right now?
Yeah, it's important for him to do that. It's important for all of us to do that, because I think we need to get more pressure on the quarterback. We need to hit the quarterback more. We need to affect the quarterback more. And I think having all the outside linebackers do that, I think we'll definitely have a positive outcome on Saturday.
Thanks, Darrell.
Yep.